Hey guys. Um, um, Facebook, you'll see that I am using a filter. Just trying something new, seeing what it gives. Oh, I want to say hi to my parents. I want to say hi to my sister. Hi to all of my loved ones who watch this show. You are appreciated. Uh, okay, so we're all shared out on Facebook. Let's go to Instagram. Uh, oh, no, no, no. Okay, there we go. Trying to find a. Hold on. Okay. All right, this will have to do. Okay. Hey, friends. Yes, we've got filters going today. Um, if you know what's going on, you do. If you don't worry. We'll be back to the regularly scheduled program by next week. We are getting started in a couple of minutes. Um, yeah. Do 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 do. Let's see. Can I switch this out to something else? I think I like this better. There we go. Yeah, I like that filter better. Let's do it. Okay, guys. So we are getting started in about a minute. We are probably going to have a quick show today. We only have 2 stories, but it's going to be fun. Let me see. What did I want to have any announcements? No big announcements. Y'all have been booking appointments like crazy. And I love that. You're keeping me busy and I appreciate all of you. Thank you for your support. Um, oh shoot, I forgot to bring my cup down. It's okay though. I've got my t-shirt on. All right, it's 8:05. Let's get started, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, and you're like, who is this lady on the internet? I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. Things like making sure that you have your articles of incorporation, having your EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, making sure you have contract templates for clients and partners, brand protection strategies so people don't steal your business ideas, and hiring and training strategies so you don't get sued for discrimination. I help you do all of these things. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do all of these things, I'm very happy that you asked. I am a licensed attorney, have been one for 15 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. Hello. And most important, I'm very passionate, hey, Sincere 39, about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas, and if you're going to be successful, there are just some things that you need to know. There's no way around it. So that's why I'm here. So if you are in the startup phase of your business and you're looking for some legal guidance, or you have a business idea and you have absolutely no idea where to start, or you have been in business for a while, but you're like, oh my gosh, this is really taking off and I really need to get, myself together, call me. I want to help you. Oh shoot. I forgot to put my title in. Thank you for reminding me. I want to help you. So go to linktr.ee/NPL consulting firm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client at linktree/NPL consulting firm. You can also download the free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. At linktree/NPL consulting firm, you can also access many of my digital products, like my ebooks and my video trainings. Like this month, we're focusing on contracts. So you can pick up the contracts ebook for $9.97. As well at linktree/NPL consulting firm, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. So if you ever miss a live broadcast, you can't make them all. You can watch at your leisure. I'm pretty sure I've got over 350 videos over on YouTube right now. So there's tons of stuff to watch. Go check it out. Y'all know I'm trying to get that YouTube check. Go sign up, as well. And last but not least, at linktree/NPL consulting firm is where you can get your show merch. If you like this show, if you want to support, if you want to be gang with NPL Legal Dish, go to linktree/NPL consulting firm, grab your t-shirts, grab your mugs. The t-shirts come in 3 colors, black, white, and navy blue. Okay. But that is enough about the business side here. Let's get to why y'all are here. You're here for the show. For those of you who have come in, I do have some filters on. I know the show looks a little bit different. Your girl's doing some dermatological things. So, but I still want to do the show. So we're using filters till all of this has run its course. I got a chemical peel. Y'all don't want to see this. All right. Okay, but let's get to the show. So this is how it works. I pull stories from the news, stories that you guys send me, stories I hear on podcasts, on blogs, anywhere that I find inspiration. And I pull the stories that have business lessons that we can learn, and we talk about them. Okay, so this is a time for you to participate in the conversation, ask your questions, give your comments as long as they are respectful. As well, I will be asking you to answer some questions and put some emojis into the comment box. So, as long as you are not driving, please be ready to do that. So this is a time for conversation, and it's a time to learn as well. Okay. So, so that is what we're going to be doing. But before we even do that, I want to do a quick review with y'all. So this entire month of April, we did start a little bit late. We have been talking about, contracts, right? What is it? April? Yes. We've been talking about contracts. Contracts are going to be the lifeblood of your business. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick review of what we've talked about so far. And if you kind of want all of these tips in one compact document, make sure that you go to linktree/NPL consulting firm and pick up the contracts ebook for $9.97. Okay. So one of the first things that we did was we've defined what a contract was, and a contract is a legally enforceable agreement, between agreeing parties, right? So this is, It's a promise that you make to someone that the law can make you keep, right? Hello, Simple J. We also talked about what you need to have a valid contract. And we talked about the 3 parts of a contract that you need. That you need offer, you need acceptance, and you need consideration. We said that offer was if someone comes to you and they say, hey, I will mow your lawn for $50, right? We said that acceptance is when the person who gets the offer, they agree to the offer. Now there are 3 types of acceptance. We talked about these. We said that there is express acceptance, implied acceptance, and conditional acceptance. If you want to go into the nitty-gritty of that, make sure you pick up the contracts ebook, right? But we've got offer, we need acceptance, and the last thing we need is consideration. And consideration is just a fancy word for payment, money, however the person chooses to pay you, whether it be cash, whether it be services, whether it be them not doing something. Consideration is anything of value that is up for, that is essentially the reward for the contract, right? Then we talked about who can enter into a contract. In order to legally be able to enter into a contract, you have to fulfill some requirements. You, for the most part, have to be over the 18 or older to enter into most contracts, okay? You also need to be of sound mind. What does sound mind mean? That means you cannot, have mental issues that are not being treated. So if you are a schizophrenic, hey 76 Grim K, you cannot and you're not being treated, you cannot sign a contract. Also, you cannot be impaired by drugs or alcohol. So if you went out on a bender all night and you arrived to your contract negotiations reeking of a distillery, you are in no condition to sign a contract, right? We also said that you must be signing your contract of your own free will. We have all heard, the rumors of back in the 90s or the 80s or whatever, record execs hanging people out of windows to sign contracts. If that is true, those contracts are unenforceable legally. The law does not recognize contracts that you are forced to sign, whether that be physical coercion, like somebody holding a gun to your head, or whether that be mental coercion. If they say, sign this contract, or I'm going to, tell everybody you committed a crime, 10 years ago and you don't want anybody to know. You cannot force a person to sign a contract that is not legally enforceable. And we also talked about the different types of contracts that you need in your business. We talked about operating agreements, which is your business's constitution. We talked about non-disclosure agreements. We talked about joint venture agreements. And we talked about service agreements. If you missed any of those discussions on those type of contracts, again, make sure that you pick up the contracts ebook. Use linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. First link in there, okay? But yeah, so that was just a quick review of what we've been covering on contracts. Now it's time to get to the nitty-gritty. All right, let's get started. First story that we are talking about of the night, I need to go back and address this question by Sincere39, who asked, who has never pulled a slot machine? Okay, so and I want to ask you guys who are watching, if you have ever played a slot machine, please give me a 1 in the comments. If you have ever, hi Bug1391, if you have ever pulled a slot machine, give me a 1 in the comments, okay? Now, slot machines don't just appear out of nowhere. They are designed and built by people. Thank you, Sincere39. So I've been to a casino maybe once or twice in my life, and the only thing I ever played was the slot machine. I put in like 50 cents and I won $6, and I was like, woohoo! And I ran off with my winnings. Okay? But yeah, these machines, these slot machines, these gambling machines, they are designed by companies, and these companies get copyright and trademark infringement for their, for their games, for their programs, things like that. So for those of you who have played slot machines, have you ever played the slot machine called Lucky Duck? Lucky Duck. If you have played Lucky Duck, please give me a duck emoji. If you don't remember, that's fine. But while you do that, there is a company called Epic Tech. They make slot machines, and they invented the Lucky Duck game. They have copyrights and trademarks on the images for their game and for the name. Okay, you guys haven't played. That's cool. But yeah, Epic Tech, they make these slot machines, and they specifically created the Lucky Duck slot machine. Here's the problem. There is another company. They are a sweepstakes game creation company. So they make betting games. They make casino games. They started making their own duck-themed gambling games, and they used images from Epic Tech's Lucky Duck game. Okay? So Cynthia 39 said, I play craps and blackjack. I have no idea how to play craps. I can kind of play blackjack. But yeah. So Epic Tech, they've got their Lucky Duck, slot machines, all over the place. And then all of a sudden, Texas Wiz comes out with their own duck slot machine games, and it looks really familiar to Epic Tech. So what do you guys think Epic Tech did? What do you think Epic Tech did when they saw that Texas Wiz company was out here making their own duck-themed slot machines? 76 Grimke said, I played Tunk and 500. I do not know what those games are, girl. What do you think Epic Tech did when they found out that, yes, thank you, Sincere 39. Epic Tech sued Texas Wiz for trademark infringement and for copyright infringement. Yes, 76 Grimke. Y'all got it. They sued them. And what do you think the judge said? Who do you think the judge sided with? Did they side with Epic Tech and said, yes, you created the Lucky Duck, thing? Or did they side with Texas Wiz and they're like, girl, it's a duck game. Go on with yourself. What do you think the judge said? What do you think the judge said? Woo! What do you think the judge said? I'm going to give y'all a quick minute, okay? Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. 76. Did you look on the thing? Because I know you be checking Law 360 every day, girl. But yes, the judge sided with Epic Tech and said, you created this signature. Sincere 39 said, I would think the judge sided. Yes, you're both right. Yeah, because when it comes to gambling and casinos, you don't automatically think of ducks. So if Epic Tech created this duck game, it would be very easy for them to, make that connect with their business. They're like, we're the ones who came up with the duck game. Use it at this time, all right. But the judge was like, yes, you brought casinos, you brought ducks into the casino. We recognize you as, the pioneer in duck gambling. All right. So the judge sided with Epic Tech, and Texas Wiz is going to have to pay Epic Tech a pretty penny. We don't know how much yet. They just got the ruling, but I'm sure it's going to be a good chunk of change. Okay. All right. Now, before we move on to, yes, this is our final story of the evening because I only found 2 stories today. I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you need some legal guidance from a legal professional, I want to help you on your road to entrepreneurship. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and please book a free 15-minute consultation today. And also make sure that you download the free Biz Launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. Okay. All right. Moving on to our final story of the evening. My friends, how many, I'm assuming if you have Instagram, you have Facebook, Sincere 39 and 76 Grim Gray, right? And I'm sure you see ads all the time on Facebook. How many ads have you seen for businesses selling, designer items or, designer duplicates? If you have seen them, please give me a star emoji. If you have seen any ads for companies selling, discount luxury goods or luxury knockoffs on Facebook, please give me a star emoji. So if somebody's like, hey, come get your Gucci wallets here. We got them for like $47. If you've seen an ad like that, give me a star. Not for knockoffs? Okay. Have you seen them for authentic ones, Sincere 39? And I'm still waiting to hear from 76 Grim K. Not that you remember. Okay. Well, I haven't really seen them, but that's also not my demographic. I know that, like Facebook, because of their algorithm, they're going to show you stuff that you are mostly interested in. So, and that's not really my jam brand, high-end name. So that's probably why I don't see them. Like the other day, I bought this thing for my sister online, and now I get like 1 million ads on my social media a day for it, right? But anyway, you know that you can buy ads on Facebook and it'll show up in people's stuff. Okay, thank you, 76 Grim K. Well, Facebook and Gucci are teaming up to prevent counterfeiters from prospering in these social media streets. Gucci and Facebook, these two powerhouse companies, they have come together to sue one lady. Unfortunately, her name is very close to mine. Gucci and Facebook are suing a lady by the name of Natalia Koktenko. She is accused of selling luxury knockoffs on social media. Her websites specifically say that they're luxury copies or designer duplicates, and she runs Facebook ads. So for people who are interested in designer goods, they might see her goods. The website address where she was selling these goods was called luxprimer.ru. So it was a Russian website that it would ultimately take you to. Well, Miss Natalia, apparently she has caught the attention of both of this high-end designer and one of the, biggest social media companies in the world. And they are suing her, one, for violating the terms of service for Facebook, and two, for intellectual property infringement, right? So when you sign up for a social media site or any type of website, they have the terms of service. And it's this big, long thing that says everything that you can and cannot do. And it says everything that you can and cannot do, using this platform, right? And one of the things that Facebook makes you promise in order to use Facebook is that you will not engage in breaking any laws or violating any intellectual property. And Miss Koktenko was doing that by selling these luxury duplicates on Facebook and, paying for ads that people could see. So, Facebook, when they found out that she was selling knockoff items on Facebook, they deactivated her account. But, a scammer always has backup. She had her backup accounts and was still selling her stuff. And then when Gucci found out about it, they actually purchased some of the items that she was advertising online. And, they verified that the items were not genuine, that they were knockoffs, and they're suing her for trademark infringement. So, so this lady, she's getting hit with a double whammy. Terms of violation of a contract. Every time you get on a social media site, you sign a contract. I challenge you to look up the terms of service for the social media sites that you are signed up for. It's there's a lot that you can and cannot do. And intellectual property infringement. I tell y'all all the time, especially y'all, my crafters who like to make, these really cute duplicates. This is against the law. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all them people, they do not want you making duplicates. They have spent a lot of money investing in their name, investing in the quality. So that's why they don't want you using the name, because they cannot vouch for the quality of your product. 76 Green said they are building a case. Who's building a case? 76 Green K. They've already built the case. Natalia's about to go to court. Okay. They know where she is. They've got her number, and they're just basically, filing paperwork at this point. But this is how serious intellectual property law and contract law are. You have two huge companies, two in their respective fields, coming together because of one person. One person is making Gucci and Facebook come together for a lawsuit because they violated intellectual property and contract law. So this is how serious these laws are, okay? But we will have to wait and see what the result is with Miss Natalia. If you think that she's going to get, I'm sure they're going to deactivate her account. But if you think that she will see the inside of a jail cell, please give me some type of jail emoji. If you think they're just going to maybe fine her, give me a $sign emoji. If you think that Natalia Koktenko, who's been selling luxury knockoffs on Facebook using Facebook ads, if you think she's going to see jail time, give me a jail emoji. If you think she's just going to have to probably pay a fine, give me a $sign emoji. $sign. For me, I'm sincere, and I said hopefully she goes to jail. Maybe, but I really doubt it. I think it's probably just going to be some type of restitution, pay a fine, and I don't know, you're barred from selling on Facebook or something. But yeah, those were 76 Grimke. 76 Grimke thinks that she'll go to jail. I mean, it's happened. We'll see. Probably depends on the volume of things that she was selling. All right. So I told you guys that this was going to be a short show. Sincere and I said that's why they don't stop. But what we can do is we can turn this into a Q&A session. If you guys have any questions on the stories we covered or on the topic that we're covering this month for contracts. Otherwise, what I can do is I can start to wind down, but I will let you guys dictate how the rest of the show goes. Okay. So if you have any questions about business formation, about any of the stories we've covered, anytime, doesn't just have to be today. Now is your time to ask. I want to thank you guys for participating. I want to thank you for, your energy and, your comments and giving me your opinions and letting me know what you think. That really lets me know that you're engaged. And it makes it more fun to do this show. Make sure that you tune in here tomorrow night for our Wednesday night show with more stories. If you find anything that you want me to talk about, please, 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 DM it to me. I love when you send me stories because it lets me know that you care about what I'm talking about. Also, make sure you go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and set up your appointments. And also download the free biz launch cheat sheet so you can have access to my weekly newsletter that I actually didn't send out this week that I have to do. But yeah, if that's all we have, we can break for tonight and come back tomorrow refreshed, renewed. Take care of yourselves. You know, I care about you all. Meet me here tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Good night.